Hello everybody, today's inspirational message is from an idea or quote by Jim Rohn. He says, "You've got to work harder on yourself than you do on your job." Recently, I quit my job at a steel company, not to brag, but I was the smartest guy there and the hardest worker in the room. I didn't qualify for a raise according to their standards, which I thought was a little strange, but they had to hire two guys to replace me, one guy. So the idea I want to talk about is you've got to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. For me, there's an idea by Les Brown. He talks about most people, they go to work, they get a job, they raise a family, and then they die. They stop searching, they stop growing, they stop seeking. They die at the age of 25 and don't get buried until the age of 65. And then also another idea portrayed by Dr. Wayne Dyer in his movie The Shift. He talks about a short story by Leo Tolstoy. It's called The Death of Ivan Ilyich. Pretty much in the story, Ivan Ilyich is a very prominent judge in his hometown. He has a beautiful wife, but he hates her. He has all the worldly possessions he can have, but he still hates his life. So essentially, he hates his wife, he hates his life, he hates his job, but he has everything physically, materially that he could ever want. And at the end of his life, he looks up to his wife and he says to her, "What if my whole life had been wrong?" To me, that message means, why should you live your life for somebody else? Why don't you truly enjoy living life and die with memories inside of you instead of dreams inside of you? For me, dying at the age of 25 and not getting buried till the age of 65, that idea really scares me. So back to the original idea, you've got to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. I betcha if you give just enough effort on your job, I betcha I can guess what your home life is like. You give just enough effort to your family, you give just enough effort into developing yourself, or none at all. You give just enough this, just enough that. You just give enough just to get by. You stop searching, you stop seeking, you stop growing, you stop developing. And then also what I see when I look around the world, which scares me as well, most people from everywhere I've been, they're comfortable working at the same job for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, giving just enough effort. And so I see a lot of people that they give just enough effort Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, but they triple their efforts on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, towards drinking and partying and wasting their time on the weekends instead of developing something. There's an idea by Arnold Schwarzenegger. He says, just remember that whenever you're out there horsing around, partying, somebody out there is getting smarter than you, and somebody out there is working harder than you. Just remember that. Thank you for listening to today's message, Building Better Lives with Brett Johnson.